Welcome at MMX. Today we are going to take you for a virtual test drive of this 2024 model Highland Performance. So the car we're going to test drive is a Model 3 Highland from June 2024. It's a performance version which gives us 3.1 seconds from 0 to 100, and it's equipped with 75 kilowatts battery pack, which gives us around 528 kilometers of WLTP. The autopilot version is a standard autopilot, and the price of this car is 54,000 euro. If you want this virtual test drive recorded for any of our other cars, please let us know. Now we are going to check the thickness of the layer of the paint. If it's up to 140, that means the car was not repainted. You can see here very light scratches on the paint, almost invisible. Some more slight scratches over here. Also in the front of the car we can see some slight rock chip damage. That's typically normal whenever you drive the car. Those are going to be tipped up with the same color of the paint. We are going to measure the tires on all three threads in the middle. So tires has 5.7 almost threads still left in the front. And 522 in the back. The same on the other side, very similar as we can see. And the same here. Now we're going to check the underside of the car to see if there are any damages on it. Whole surface is flat, I don't see any dents, any other damage as well. Now we are going to check the health of the battery. For this we need to connect our OBD reader and check this on the scanner Tesla. Here we can see that the full pack showing us is 75.8 out of 78.8 kilowatts when it was new, which gives us 96% of the battery health. So now we are inside of the car. We can see that all the storages are working properly. There is no scratches, no damages on the car. Also on the door panels there is nothing. So there is no damage on the windshield, no impacts and no cracks on the whole area of the glass. So on the back seats we also see they are all in a good condition. The screen in the back is working properly, also no cracks on the display. So we're gonna also check suspension by the full turn of the wheels. Now we are going to check the service mode of the car, so we need to go to the software menu, hold on to a model. In the main menu of the service mode we can see service alerts. That's also an indicator that there is nothing wrong with the car. There is no active alerts. So now we are going for a test drive. Going to listen for any abnormal sounds and tickling or wind noises, this kind of things. The car is driving very quietly. There is no abnormal wind noise, no tire noise, no vibrations coming from the wheels. So now we are going to test the alignment of the car. For this I will turn on the autopilot to see the steering wheel set itself straight, which is properly good. We also can test the action of the autopilot. Everything works seamlessly. So now we are going to take some speed bumps to see how well the suspension works. So what we expect is that the suspension will take speed bumps evenly. You're not gonna feel any wobbling to the sides while taking the speed bumps. And that's exactly what's happening. Everything is taken very evenly. Also no sounds, no strange sounds coming from the suspension. So in the car there is no strange smell, no cigarettes, no dog, no mold.
Alright guys, hope you're doing well. So we're gonna check the history of that car now. So first off, I'm gonna take the VIN number. Yep. And then we're going upstairs. We're gonna go on something called car vertical. So the car that we had is a code name Dante. Every car we have, they have code names. So the VIN number. So we're checking car vertical and Finnick because they have two different databases that are connected to different insurances in Europe. Here it says no damage found. That's only on Finnick. We also have to do the car vertical. All right, damage looks good. No damage found. Well, there's not only that, we also have access to Tesla history. Eventually we'll check if the car is under valid warranty. This is something that you would not have at another dealer. They're just selling the car and they'll say, okay, the car has Tesla warranty based on the fact that it should be younger than 4 years or 80,000 kilometers or 8 years, 160,000 kilometers for your battery and motor warranty. But in reality, if the car was a taxi and then they installed some taximeter and connected it directly to the battery, you'll end up voiding the warranty by default with Tesla. They could say, okay, the motor now is not working anymore, but it's the fault of the taximeter. How do you know that? You have to check with Tesla. And if you don't do that, eventually you could just buy a car that doesn't have Tesla warranty anymore. Okay, so now I check my car vertical, my Finnick. Dante is healthy. I know it. We did the other checks. Now I'm gonna go and do a little game with you guys. We're gonna try to look randomly for Tesla sellers that would sell cars that are potentially that have insurance claims. That could be also really big, and they don't mention it. That's gonna be an interesting one. Now, we're just gonna go straight top to bottom. Have this first car that I found. All right. It only works if they left their VIN number on the photos. All right. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. All right, I have one here. So. Oh, that was the first one.
First one we tried.
All right. What a joke. That was the very first one. Oh my God. Wow. All right. Eerste eigenaar. Origineel Nederlands plus NAP. You buy this, you easily lost between 2,000 and 5,000 euro in your trade-in value. And a private individual is not going to want to buy something that says 3,000 to 5,000 euro repair. Oh, the second one as well. Okay, no, this is, I got too excited real quick. It's 0 to 500. The thing is, we're not exactly sure that was only 0 to 500. It could have been more. That's just what the insurance have mentioned. In parallel, we're gonna do something fun. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna go on Tesla website. And then we're gonna try to find some crash car on Tesla website. Certified occasion. what do we start with? It is something that you'd consider a crime to sell a crashed car and not mentioning it. Now they changed their policy because people complained about it, I'm sure. Before they would say that there's been a repair in the history. Now they say no sign of chassis repair. It's like how to just get out of the problem easily. If I sold you a super crashed car that needed 20k repairs, but you didn't touch the chassis. You think a guy that's gonna buy your car is gonna care? Is gonna say, oh wow, no, nobody's gonna buy my car afterwards, so I'm not buying it from you. Wow.
A few moments later.
Curious. How much? Bet.
3,000.
I'd say 5 to 10. Okay, well, that's enough. We can stop here already.
Yep.
So, if you guys don't want to get into heavy financial loss, MMX warranty.